I just want to lose less when I'm wrong and I'm going to gain more when I'm right. Or I might say, I want to hold my position, my winning trades longer than my losing trades, right? So my numbers might say, hey, I'm losing a lot because I'm letting it run too far. I'm allowing my position to go down, 50% in value before I even close it, right? So you might retool what you're thinking depending on the results that you get from your back testing and your forward testing.
How
Is there
long should you run your back testing for?
Unfortunately, TradingView has a pretty limited window of time in which you can run back tests for, especially in futures. I think it only goes back to about 2018 on the higher time frames, but it's an even shorter time frame if you're on like the 5-minute chart, for example. It's based on the number of bars on your visible screen that you're allowed by your plan, and that starts at roughly 5,000 bars, and then I think it goes up to like 10 or 15,000 depending on the higher price plans. But that's still a fairly limited number of bars to test your strategy. So, ideally you want to get as much data as possible. You want to go back as far as possible to confirm that your strategy would actually work the way you expect. Tom here has the front contract of the ES futures, the E-mini contract, and it just started in the end of 2022. The data goes so far back, but it's still pretty limited. If you were to go to a 5-minute chart, it's not going to go all the way back to 2022. It's going to go back to like, I don't know, 2024. Again, it's just based on the number of bars. The lower your time frame, the more bars it takes to cover time. So as a result, you're going to have less data available to you. In terms of forward testing, what we're really describing there is this concept of exposing your strategy to data that it's never seen before. Do you remember the last time we were talking about the overfitting problem where you can adjust and dial in your strategy so long and so frequently until you get to a point where you literally found the exact curve of the history in the past, and you found the perfect place to buy and the perfect place to sell, but that only fits in the past now. So what you've done is you've overfit those trades in a way that it just works in the past. So what walk forwarding allows you to do is expose your strategy to future data that it's never seen before and confirm that you still have a robust strategy. But you need to run it. If you're running a strategy that works on the 5-minute time chart, you need to run that for a couple of weeks to get enough trades to come in to confirm that things are looking good.
Wow.
If you're on the higher time frames, let's say you're on a 4-hour chart or the daily chart, it might take you a few months before you have enough trades that have come in before you feel pretty comfortable with the performance.